Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the degrees of comparison. What are degrees of comparison? Degrees of comparison are used when we describe a person or a thing. You know what are adjectives? Adjectives are the describing words which describe something. So when adjectives make the comparison, that is, we should remember that adjectives are describing words. For example, positive degree: fast, slow, big, small. These are adjectives. So what is positive comparison? This is used for when we only describe one person or a thing. This is known as positive comparison. For example, the house is big. Another example, the boy is fast on his bicycle. Example, that girl is smart. The radio was loud. What was radio? It was loud. So here are 4 sentences using the positive degree of comparison. Use the words on the board. Degrees of comparison. Comparative. Comparative degree is, this is when we compare two people or things to each other. Like fast, faster, slow, slower, big, bigger, small, smaller, tall, taller. Example, the house is big but my house is bigger. So one house is shown which is big, but when it's compared to the author's you can say house, he says that the house is more bigger. The boy is fast on his bicycle but I am faster. So the boy is on the bicycle, he is fast, but see the other bicycle, he is faster. Another example, the radio was loud but the TV was louder. Louder means it was more louder, means the more louder voice was coming from the TV. Example, one more example, painful, more painful, hopeful, more hopeful, beautiful, more beautiful, expensive, more expensive. So adjectives ending in full or we use more. Now we have some exceptions. Exceptions means different to the rule, means the rules can't be applied on these new words. These words: good, better, bad, worse, many, much, more, little, few, less, far, farther, further, old, older, elder. So, how to play? Player 1 chooses a category to compare speed, intelligence, strength. Player 2 and 3 turn over the cards. The first person to compare the animals, the fastest, gets to keep both cards. The winner also gets to choose the next category. Person with most cards wins. Now we'll come to the degrees of comparison. Superlative degree, used when comparing more than two people or things. Fast, faster, fastest, slow, slower, slowest, big, bigger, biggest, small, smaller, smallest, tall, taller, tallest. He was the fastest in the bicycle race. She was the smartest girl in the class. The biggest house on the block was for sale. The biggest house on the block was for sale. The slowest computer in the class belonged to Miss Brockway. So, students, here we end the example. Now another example. Superman was the strongest and fastest of all the superheroes, but Spider-Man was the most flexible. So you understand how more and most have been used? exceptions to the rule: good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, many, much, more, little, few, less, least. So you have to identify the degree. The lion is a strong animal, it's a positive degree. Rochelle is the kindest of all, is a superlative degree. The apple is sweeter than the pear comparatively, it's a comparative degree. It is a tall building, it's a positive degree. Facilitator Ethia had the most wonderful birthday cake, it's a superlative degree. So I hope you understood the degrees of comparison. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.